Hey Aquarius, welcome to your general reading for the month of January 2021. As you can see, the cards are already laid out. However, one thing I noticed when I started laying out these cards was that this was clearly about a love relationship, so I just went ahead and started drawing more cards to kind of clarify on top of the clarify. Sometimes, work stuff will come in, sometimes love will come in, sometimes both, but this one was clearly about love. So let's go ahead and get started with your overall energy for the month of January. So since I used both decks, I'm going to go with both energies at the bottom of the deck. So under the first one, there's Two of Pentacles. So it looks like you're going to be juggling with two different options here. You may have met two people, one from your past, one from that you just currently met, like a new and an old. You also might be juggling several responsibilities at once throughout the month of January, but this definitely pertains to being somewhat content, but also very multitasking and busy. Busy. We also have the Five of Cups. So the Five of Cups represents loss, loneliness. Some of you might even be experiencing a little bit of depression here. It definitely, there's a sad, like a overall sad feeling within this reading for moving into January from December. I feel like you, through this card, just looking at the Two of Pentacles and the Five of Cups, I feel like you got to a point where you were trying to let something go or release something in the near past. And this is also evidenced by your Lenormand cards. So typically only a few come out, but or like one or two, but you had three come out. So these cards together would indicate like the forest is symbolic of femininity in the eyes of a young man, the unknown, unconscious, and its mysteries. It can also be the mother, can indicate a mother or a place where life thrives. So this is all about just like inner mysteries, unknown, subconscious stuff. But then we also have the Tower and the Moon, which indicate emotionally cold type of energy and a very deep loneliness. I'm not sure that people even know, with this forest card here, just how sad you may have been over this breakup. It could be a breakup or just a separation from someone that you were seeing in the past, but there's definitely a lot of sadness associated with that, and it's kind of hidden. So a lot of people may not even know like just how deep that kind of cut for you and hurt you. But this is definitely an isolative kind of card. So even if you were hurting or sad, you probably just isolated yourself quite a bit with that Tower energy. So moving into the near past, we have hesitation, and there's a classroom with a teacher and students. So one of the things that I found really interesting, because this definitely hesitation over a decision of some sort. And we also have twin flame when I asked to clarify, what does that pertain to? So twin flames, I mean, a lot of people have different names for them. Twin flame, soulmate, life partner, whatever you want to call it. But twin flames in particular to me, I interpret as being very much our mirrors and a teacher to us, or possibly us to them. So it's not always a easy relationship. It can be very, very challenging, but the connection is always very, very deep. And so I feel like you taught somebody a huge lesson. And the cards that came out to represent you guys were the Empress and the Emperor. So these are like all the kings wrapped into one, all the queens wrapped into one. You guys are the power couple, right? So what happened with the power couple? Well, I don't even see you guys in the near past talking to one another. So this was a twin flame relationship that you didn't really, you're not currently speaking with. You're actually quite sad over this. You have the Ace of Wands, Ace of Cups here in the past, and they were both reversed, as well as Wheel of Fortune. So this was almost like a missed opportunity. I feel like you guys both feel the same way, but you both aren't talking to one another for whatever reason. And so, sorry, just got a notification on my phone. So for whatever reason, y'all aren't really talking right now, and this has brought you a lot of pain. Now, when we look at the current energy for you guys, or for you in particular, there's success. So there's success. You can see what appears to be a man walking with his child. They're definitely, this could be, some of you might be single parents. Some of you just might be parenting and playing a more active role in your family and having more time for those things. Also, you might be nurturing yourself quite a bit more and doing some inner child work as well. Because you're definitely trying to heal some of this. I feel like you've had a lot of success with overcoming challenges. The devil's reversed here, so you have overcome something that was either addictive to you, whether it be this relationship that was addictive for you, or some sort of bad habit that you were doing that you had a really hard time not circling back around to, because you also have the world reversed. So this is something that's not over yet. It's something that you have a hard time getting away from, but your urges, the cravings, whatever kind of bad habits you had are starting to dissipate. This relationship with this person had you feeling like very trapped and limited. You really just didn't know what to do, and I think that's also part of the reason why there's no contact with this person, because you don't know what to do. And I feel like you both are waiting on each other. So I feel like you're waiting on them, they're waiting on you, and you're both just waiting. Both just waiting. And that's in the now energy. When I move to the future energy, and this is something that, although I drew it for the future, I feel like it's kind of more in the present energy. So it's hate, and it has a picture of a bathroom. So a bathroom is typically, symbolically, it would stand for vulnerability, because this is where we release, it's where we relax, it's where, where we are vulnerable when you look at the deeper meanings. And it's almost like you really don't like the fact that you were so vulnerable with this person, because it really, really impacted you on several different levels. It's like you're reflecting on it and just going like, why did I even do that? Like, why? Somebody's asking themselves that. Now, the energy, when I clarify that, you felt again kind of Two of Cups, which can indicate like being in separation, but like look at how that lock is just so tightly wound around that wire. Kind of makes one feel a little bit like they might be trapped, right? At least that's what I'm getting out of it. And so, Ten of Wands reversed, you're done. Like, you're at a point where you're just like, you know what, screw this. I'm going to release these burdens. I'm tired of dealing with this. I'm tired of worrying about this. I'm just going to bring more balance into my life with the Temperance card. I'm just going to do my thing. Hope it works out. Try to wish them well. Ten of Pentacles, you're going to focus on work, family, providing for your family. Some more energy that's coming in that I clarified for the overall reading. Sacral chakra. So when it comes to emotions, this is something that you're currently trying to work on. But there's also hostility. So along with the hate card up here, there's hostilities. And when I had clarified this, we have the Tower and the Death card. You may have dealt with a Scorpio. You might have Scorpio in your chart. They might have Scorpio in their chart. But there is a huge, huge ending and awakening with these two cards. So something definitely You decided, hey, I'm done. Like, I am done. Regardless of what is going to happen, what's supposed to happen, I'm done, I'm done, I'm done. For some of you, you may have been like getting a lot of readings. You may have been getting some healing work done. I don't know. There's something with like maybe getting some advice that didn't pan out the way that you had anticipated. I think that there was a lot of expectations here that just were blown, like just totally blown, and left you just feeling utterly depressed and sad. So you're really trying to hone in and listen to what your intuition is telling you. I do feel now this is what's the cool part. So coming up, you have happy family. So, and there is a couple here with 2 children. So I do feel like you are going to be meeting someone if you haven't already soon. I think that's coming soon. And there's 4 here, and typically I never do this, but it's like 4 days, 4 weeks, or 4 months. I don't typically do time frames off the cards specifically, but with this one, I feel like I need to say 4 days, 4 weeks, or 4 months. Something will definitely be improving with your relationships. This past relationship that has came up and brought you a lot of sadness, there's still a lot of conflicted feelings here, which goes along with the hesitation and the past energy. This person you felt at home with, and again, I think this kind of goes hand in hand with that hate card. I think some of you really don't like the fact that you were so vulnerable with this person, and then either you got ghosted, they ghosted you, or both of you it just dissipated. But this was somebody that you really opened up to, and now you're just in your head about it. In your head about it. I think they're in their heads about it. I think this feeling is mutual, but I do feel like you are at a point where you're done. Like you're done, you're walking away. In a couple weeks we can explore if this is something that's coming back or not, but at least on your end, you're done with it. As far as the energies coming in for January, surrender to your intuition. So I think this is pretty self-explanatory. Just start going with what your gut tells you. You don't always need to go to someone else to get the answers. Sometimes the answers truly are within yourself. Surrender to denial. Like, look at things as they are instead of how you want them to be. This woman has, she's like frolicking in the freaking like outdoors, but she's got like her eyes are totally covered up. And so, as long as you can enter into scenarios or situations with your eyes open, and follow your intuition, trust yourself enough to make the right decisions, I think January will hold an abundance of opportunities for you. And your moon energy, prosperity lies ahead. So again, for those of you that might be questioning your abilities, there's better things coming up for you, especially with work. I think this definitely pertains to work. Prosperity, you might have an increase in money coming up. For some of you, for others, you might just, actually attract someone into your life that really brings you a lot of abundance and happiness. For singles, for the month of January, spiritual maturity. And look at that third eye. That's like the third confirmation for follow your intuition. So the month of January, I think you really are going to be delving within, and you're going to be following your own inner light in this month of January. I think that your spirituality is going to deepen, or whatever you believe in will definitely deepen and be enhanced. And I think life will start throwing you signs that, somebody is listening to you. And with the couples card, there's self-respect. So I feel like if you're already coupled up, month of January is going to bring you opportunities to treat each other better, especially after, some of you as a couple may have been going through this tower and death moment where, like, you were getting a divorce or talking about getting a divorce and then just decided, okay, let's try this one more time and see if we can just be better to one another, and see if we can really work on this and if we can work stuff out. For money in January, there was only one card that was willing to come out, and this is Celebrate. This is a great card to draw for finances and job. You've accomplished so much and you will accomplish much more. Take time off and celebrate your success. You deserve it. There may be an unforeseen increase in your income. So didn't I just say that before? How there might be a job opportunity coming up for some of you. There might be an increase in pay, and there might be money coming in from other sources. So that is your general reading for the month of January 2021, Aquarius. If you resonated with this reading, please like, share, and subscribe. Otherwise, I will see you in a couple weeks when we get more in depth with your relationship reading. I love you lots, Aquarius. Bye.